right, I am on the way to yoga. It's going to the early morning class today because I have a networking event I'm going to in the morning, and then I'll be driving around doing my marketing. So I had to get this out of the way as soon as I could. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still feeling quite a bit of anxiety around my business. Me and my business partner, I think we made a big mistake in getting this new website. It's very expensive and it's just draining our fucking account. And so I'm not sure what to do about that. We've been losing money the last couple months. Plus, we just lost a couple clients that passed away. Really, just one passed away, but just gonna have to figure things out. That's what happens when you own a business. There's nobody to turn to fix your problems. You gotta figure it out yourself. It's all on you. So that's where we're at, and we're just gonna have to figure something out for this. We're gonna have to make some connections and find some more business and cut some expenses and see what we can do. I just have to take action. Can't just sit and let things fall apart. So I'm dealing with those feelings right now. It's not happy, it's not comfortable, but as long as I don't panic and take the right action, I think we'll be fine. That's just kind of how this game goes. So that's it for now. All right, I'm back home. Where was I last time? I think I was on the way to yoga in my last video. So after that, I went to a networking event with a bunch of senior services. So hopefully made some good connections there. Definitely have a bunch of new contacts. And I've been going to a bunch of those types of meetings, but to be perfectly honest, I was, let's say, held back by my own social anxiety. So I know I'm a comedian, but I'd still have really struggled to just open up to people and just kind of talk. And I think I'm getting a lot better at that. And just kind of putting it out there and talking to people and, trying to add value. And, again, being just a couple of years into the entrepreneurship game, you have to get over the imposter syndrome type of thing. But knowing that we have provided services, that we know what we're doing, and we do have value to offer, and it really is just about being persistent and just putting it out there, putting your name out there, your reputation, all those things. So I went to that event, and they run continuous events, and I'll be going to more of them and seeing familiar faces, and hopefully it turns into some business. After that, drove around, did a couple more drop-offs, changing up my strategy there a little bit, where I'm not just dropping off brochures. I'm talking to the person at the front desk and really trying to figure out how to actually set a meeting with the key person that I'm trying to reach. So I'm going to be pushing that more. And now I'm going to go for a little run just to burn some energy and then eat some beef tongue that had been boiling in the basement for a couple hours. So that should be interesting. Maybe I'll show you some of that beef tongue. All right, went out for my run. I got back not too long ago, just hit the shower. I didn't run for too long because it's fucking freezing outside. But it was good to get out there a little bit. And about to smash this beef tongue right here. Take a look at this. Sliced up beef. It's a little weird eating beef tongue, I'm not gonna lie. At least in the beginning, you have to get over the fact that you are eating
the tongue from a cow, but it's actually quite tasty. The reason I eat beef tongue is because I order my beef in bulk. I get a quarter of a cow at a time, and it comes with the tongue. And when you get over it, it's actually pretty good. But it's the last thing that I eat because it's still a little weird, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to cook. You gotta like light boil it for like 4 hours with some onion and an orange and some other things. But it's pretty good. It was my first meal of the day. Trying to stick to a just a beef and greens diet. So the only food I ever bring into my apartment is just beef and celery and broccoli. I let myself have other things if I'm in like a social situation or I'm going out to a dinner or something, but I'm pretty strict as far as what I bring into the house. And at least now, as I'm working to get in shape. I was 232 this morning, same thing as yesterday, which is really encouraging because I got down to 232 after a fast. Usually I put on a little bit of weight after I break that fast, but kept it down to 232. My goal is 190. We'll see what my body looks like. I feel very good right now. I can definitely feel my body changing. Have more energy, it's easier to move. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. I'm planning to talk about my specific goals for each month. So we'll talk about those and then I'll check in about those in these videos. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna finish eating this tongue and talk to you again in a minute.
I'm not gonna lie, it's weird going back and watching some of the videos because I don't really remember what I talked about in the last one. So this is the first time I went back and watched the last video I made, which was me eating beef tongue, which you saw a couple seconds ago. And I went to another little comedy show that we put together in the podcast studio. This is a different kind of show because it was not at a bar, so there was no organic audience. It was just comics, which happens a lot in the, open mic scene. But at least at a bar, there's at least maybe usually a couple of patrons besides the other comics. So this was a little bit different. We also live streamed it, where this one, there was a little like spinny wheel with different quirky little things that you had to work into your set. So it was fun. And again, I'm working on getting on stage without the notes and just being a little more free-flowing and learning how to work in my bits in a more organic and interactive way. Again, rather than relying on a little note sheet when I get on stage. But overall today, I would say was a positive, productive day. Again, I got my marketing work done in the morning and got my workout, ate very clean, did a little bit of comedy. So, those are all good things. So I'm gonna get some sleep and get after it tomorrow.